Still to come in this evening's South Today, a guide to writing your own poetry.
It's exciting to be on South Today, but now I'm not sure what to say. Join me later and you'll see how anyone can write poetry.
Thanks very much for that. I've been looking forward to this because now is the time when all of a sudden I start spouting rhyme. It's because this is National Poetry Day, and we've been to meet a lady with plenty to say. A book of her poems has won widespread applause, and it's also helping a really good cause. Eileen from Reading is 94 years young. She's been telling Alan Sinclair about what she's done.
She's written poems throughout her life about her life. From notes to her first sweetheart to the pain of watching her husband succumb to Alzheimer's. Many of her poems are funny, some, like the one to her great-grandchildren, stir the soul.
As we walked in the garden, amongst the trees so tall, we sang, all things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small. And holding their dear little hands, the feeling was such, I wanted to cry. I love them so much.
Now Eileen's son has gathered many of her poems into a book which he's had published as a gift to her and to help raise money for the Alzheimer's charity so dear to their hearts.
I was just gobsmacked. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that that was my face looking at me and that he'd done all this and I didn't know a thing about it.
Even the ones where they're poignant, there's an optimism in them, which shows the reason she's looking so good at the age that she is. That optimism carries her through life. And this book actually is a book full of optimism, even though there's some sad bits in it.
She's losing her sight and her hearing, but one thing Eileen's determined to keep is her sense of fun.
Bless his little cotton socks and his golden heart.
Alan Sinclair, BBC South Today in Woodley.
Oh, it's lovely, Eileen. That's really lovely.